Hello everybody, Sifd again with another Inscryption Kaycee's mod run, and today we had another small patch, so let's really quickly go over it. So first of all, official release is close at hand, and yeah, did you know that the crew of Limoncello was supposed to mutiny as the ship is being attacked? I don't know how you would, because it was bugged, but now it works. Would be nice if these bugs get fixed literally 1 or 2 days after the patch drops, but I guess 1 week works too, but let's see how this fight's gonna go. Although, let me read actually all of this and I'm gonna mention after that. Fix for Skullstone achievement not unlocked. Who cares about the achievements? Check the challenge level achievements every time sMod menu is open. This should unlock a passenger challenge, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is once again for achievement unlocking. Fix another issue with the get your hand algorithm. Cards that cost 1 bone are not counted as free. Okay, I guess. And localization bug fixes. Okay. Then we got the paint here. Woof, the name. Which got any extra sigils you need removing? I'm sorry, but I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. More about this game. Yeah, so by reading this, I understand that they change nothing about the boss fight other than the 3rd phase, right? Like, the 1st and the 2nd phase are still gonna be a joke, as far as I understand. So, yeah, let's just get into run and see how this goes. What deck we should go for? Should we go again for broken stuff? No, because the win is close. I don't want to go eggs. And because the patch is close, I want to use this super deck to actually get a an easy win. Let's go with the decks. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I would have enjoyed it so much more if there was like one last choice that was straight up only draft. I want to be just able to go into a drafting mode, a simple and clean drafting mode. I don't want to start with ants, nor with these cards, nor with these cards. I want to start with something unique each time. Yeah, there's that. Should I go for high cost deck? Let's try another high cost run deck, why not? Let's go with final boss, and I guess we can keep the hook, like who cares. I could also throw the hook away. Let's go for another one of those expensive cost decks. I mean, that's the problem with vanilla now, isn't it? The main problem with playing Kaycee's mod is that there isn't a straight up draft mod to make every single run unique. Because I'm either gonna go like for one of the 2 broken decks, which right now I'm doing, or I'm gonna go with what I already went yesterday, or the meme deck, or vanilla, complete vanilla deck. Like, the choices aren't really that high when you can't go for a straight up only draft. We're gonna go for the expensive build, as I said. Let's hope we get a cockroach here. As the cockroach. Easy. How easy is that? By the way, nothing really expensive here. Now, I'm saying we go cockroach, transfer the cockroach on the black goat, transfer the mole on the moose buck, and that's pretty much the build. As always, we're also gonna pick up field mice as it's a 2 cost, alongside the mud turtle, which is also 2 cost, but obviously we want the cockroach, and I guess field mice is better than the mud turtle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really to explain here. We know how this goes. We know the shtick. We know the tactics. I mean, now people are gonna come along and say, it's always the same and the same. Obviously, it's not always the same and the same. Whoop. Actually, let's first... I would say let's maybe first transfer the cockroach on the black goat. Nah, let's first transfer the mole onto the moose buck. Let's first get rid of the mole. I don't really need it. And the moose buck is a good defensive unit. By the way, now that I'm thinking about it, why am I saying that this is always the same and the same? In every single card game roguelike, it's the same and the same in the beginning anyway. I don't know why I'm like differentiating Inscryption from others. This is the moose buck, so we're gonna completely pass this turn. I know we were gonna take a hit, but we're just gonna draw the moose buck and win next turn, because from here on out, this is like not losable anymore, pretty much. Oh no, a bullfrog. Oh no, what shall we do? We're gonna block the hit. And then we're gonna kill it. Hop, hop. Let's go. And let's also play the cockroach and pretty much win. And we didn't even gain coins because of the way I played it. Nice. Oh, I should have gone left. No. Can I take this back? I want to see if I can take this back before seeing anything here. Now you might say, yo, Sifd is cheating and whatever. I really don't care. I mean, I literally I didn't even see what there was. Like, I just changed my opinion last moment. If you count that as cheating, then bravo to you, man. Let's go with 3 cost, which is here. Ah, easy. I mean, this is 2 and this is 1, obviously, because this is how the event goes. No, Sifd is cheating again. He changed his opinions like 1 millisecond before he even saw the cards. That's literally what I call cheating. Why am I don't know why I'm making fun of you. You theoretically, you know, I don't even know who I'm talking to. Let's go with the field mice damage. Actually, I'm gonna transfer the field mice off from the field mice. Let's maybe go on the black goat damage, as it's an immortal unit that we're always gonna have anyway. So if I don't have like a card to sacrifice for, then I might as well play the black goat to do damage, you know. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a smart idea. Yeah, that's enough. No, it's a 1-1. I know it's not a crazy buff. I do realize that, yeah. But the thing is that now at least I can play it on its own, even if I don't have anything insane in my hand. I mean, yeah, this is an easy win here, as we do have the combo once again. And we will always have the combo, by the way, in case it's not really apparent already. Okay, easy enough. And pass. For some reason, my mind blanked. I was like, where's the goat? I thought the goat was immortal. Not yet, Sifd, not yet. So if we get a 3 cost here and 2 cost, decent. This is decent. You know what? We're gonna pick some of these instead of letting them go. I would say we pick up the Raven. I can also pick up the Mealworm. Although that's not really that useful. I could transfer the Sigil of the Mealworm, but that's also not useful. So let's go with Raven, I would say. Yeah, I don't want to risk the reroll here. Whenever I have 2 costs and 3 costs in the deck, I will try to take the chance. It's likely gonna go right, and then we're gonna try to most likely flame the Raven out of the deck. Continue pretty easily here. Yeah, I was saying here. So, my thought process was going as follows. I don't know why I'm trying to be like, oh, sorry that I'm doing the same and the same. While in every single card game roguelike, that is the fact anyway. And what I mean by that is that in every single card game roguelike, you have some kind of deck, right? You have either a character or a starting deck or whatever, and the run is gonna be based on that, right? If you're playing a rogue, then all of your cards are gonna be related to rogue stuff or poison and stuff, you know? If the character you're playing is an assassin, why did I, like, you're gonna have crit runs and whatever. If you're a mage, you're gonna have expensive cards that do expensive stuff. Like, it's always the same. And this is pretty much the same thing here, right? This is as if I'm going for the mage, for example. I have the explosive high cost deck, and I don't know why I'm like, I'm sorry I'm doing the same thing again. I mean, it's like 7 decks. It's actually 8 decks. 1 is vanilla, so that's out. I mean, it's not out specifically, but you know, one is vanilla. The one is the egg one, so it's a meme. We're not going for the meme. 3 cost? Nope, 3 cost. Yep, easy. Let's go. The other one is what we played yesterday. The other one is Ants. The other one is the free win with the Mantis God. Like, all of the decks are so very specific of what they do that it's pretty much going to be almost the same. We're gonna try to burn this out of the deck. And if it survives, man. Actually, it's a 3-3. Wait a minute. This is a 3-3 flyer. This is a good card right now. If it was life, I would try to burn it out of the deck, but now that it's damage, now it's staying. I mean, a 2 cost 3-3 flyer is really good, and now we can sacrifice the fecundity on it. Or we can just sacrifice the fecundity on the Great White, just saying, you know, just a better idea here, and then we're gonna combine the Great Whites at some point. It's gonna be an 8-4, fecundity, insanity. But Sifd, you have done literally the same build 1,000 times. We're here to explore the new Limoncello, man. I really need to stop being negative about doing the same things, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure everybody's watching every single video, right? Although, like, my videos get, like, let's say 10,000 views, it doesn't mean that those 10,000 views are from the literally same people. So I should really stop always being so weird. Let's go with the Raven, just the Raven. I'm not gonna play the Great White. Actually, I can just play the Great White and sacrifice him, like... let's just play a bit faster, you know? Let's just play a bit faster. We're playing the Great White, we're skipping a phase here. And then I'm gonna draw a real card now, and it doesn't matter what it is, the Great White will get sacrificed, the card I draw will get put to the left of it. It's very simple here. It's not really that complex of how to win this fight. Easy enough. I don't know why I was thinking about it there. It's gonna be another blast through everything. And maybe I should put more challenges into this. Maybe that's something I could do. Yeah, I think that's gonna differentiate the runs. This is obviously Xieroeh. Would be nice if it was an actual Mantis God. I think I'm gonna go with the Ulayuli. Like, I know this only gives us 3, but this is a 7/7, and that means a one-shot in most of the fights. Do I want an Ryuli though? I could transfer the pack rat onto the Raven. Like take the Raven, transfer the take the pack rat, transfer it onto the Raven. Because honestly, like Ryuli, actually the thing I just said, it might be a 4 cost, but we will always have a black goat. Yeah, that is actually a problem. What else could I do with? I mean, I can just take the Ryuli. It has been very long since I took a Ryuli. Yeah, let's take the Ryuli. I like never taking the Ryuli. It has been very, very long from when I got the Ryuli last time. And most of the time I always get the Ryuli with alongside first of all, we're gonna go left here. I can throw whatever this is out the bin. I might even throw the Ryuli out. And then I can also go to combination while also going through a 3 cost forced. So this path is like really good for us. Here, because I have the throwaway card, ooh, we got a cockroach. I can transfer the cockroach onto the... I would say onto the other great white. Having infinite great whites with cockroach pretty much. What's the point of that though? Do I really? I mean, I already have infinite whites with this. Like, you play 2, one of them dies. No, and then that's it. That's not infinite. Did I go for infinite great whites? I mean, I don't have the time to do it actually because there is a combination coming up before sacrifice. I think I should reroll. Try to find something better. What will I throw away? That's the main theme here. It's most likely gonna be the Ryuli. Like, most likely Ryuli is gonna get thrown out to the deck, like, literally the next encounter. So, Cockroach is just gonna exist. I guess I'm gonna put the Cockroach on the Raven. I think that's, like, the only logical thing to do here. So, let's get the Cockroach to put on the Raven. And, yeah, let's continue. Ryuli's out of the deck already. Oh, I'm sorry, but there's that. It is what it is. Sifd, it's not it is what it is. Could have been so much more. Let's see what we get. Flippity flip. Okay, an easy enough win here. We got the Raven coming in. I mean, yeah, who cares? I will just play this for lethal. So we do 4, we take 3. The next turn we will already win lethal, but we will obviously try to go for the overkill. By the way, the reason I didn't pick the Xieroeh is because if the Xieroeh rolled the Black Goat, we would pretty much instantly lose. Maybe not lose, but we would then have to go through the deck, try to find the goat. Like, a bunch of things will go really wrong if the Xieroeh was. We're gonna reroll here for the 3 cost, otherwise we're gonna get the first 2 cost. Got the 3 cost, very nice. We got the Grizzly. Grislow. This is one of the most relaxed experiences, by the way. Like, as long as everything is going well and you're not forced to get a million bad cards in your deck, this is, this run specifically, the low cost run, the high cost run, is so relaxing. Obviously, I still believe that the Mantis God run is a lot stronger, but the good thing with this run is that it's easily... How can I say this? You can easily make this run be consistent for low difficulty runs, but for high difficulty runs, for high challenge runs, in my opinion, the other one is a lot better. Let's go with the Raven in the middle, as these things are not even gonna move. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do like a big brain tactic here. You just watch my big brain strats. This gets blocked here and here, and now we're gonna do like whoop. It's gonna jump over there, and now it made the mistake, and now we win. Because this thing is gonna do 3 plus 3 in the air is 6 damage, an easy win. Obviously I could have won like a million ways here, but I'm just flexing that I had a smart plan. I could go this path, but this is extremely dangerous, so we're gonna go this path. I don't want to risk a 1 cost in the deck at all. Really bad cards in general. Let's reroll this and hope we get at least a... Oh no. This was bound to happen at some point. We're gonna go with the mole, try to transfer it on the Grizzly. And we're gonna hope we're not gonna draw the mole in my starting hand, because we're gonna have a problem here. And then we're gonna go there to try to burn the mole out of the deck. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Wait, I got a plan here. If This is insect. This is mooses. I think I want to go mooses. If I go mooses and then pick up something good, or two of the, like for literally one of my best cards, yeah, let's go with mooses here. Because if I get, for example, rabbit head, or there are a few things that will instantly give us an insane combo, we're gonna go to the left there and try to burn them all out of the deck. And if it doesn't get burned out of the deck, it's gonna be a 0-8 or something crazy anyway. So this is our wolf pup. I would say we go for the tank and snipe. And then next turn we play the raven for the lethal. Tank and also reverse snipe in case something went wrong somehow, magically. On the other hand, I could have just played the raven over at the stump or whatever. Easy win. Let's continue. Okay, we obviously go to the flame. Maybe able to burn the thing out of the deck. On the magpie. I enjoy the magpie in general, so let's take the magpie. Being able to draw whatever we can is really good. I don't need another goat, obviously. Let's hope this is damage. Okay. Now this is either gonna become a 2-4, which is insane, or it's gonna get burned out of the deck, which is also good for us. Nice. Obviously this was the thing we actually wanted. We didn't want the other version. What should this be? What will this most likely be? Lose 2 life. Go, lose 2 life. It gave it flying. I mean, okay. It was a one-shot card anyway, but now it's a one-shot. Now it's a kingfisher. The kingfisher above all kingfishers. The great kingfisher. Would be nice if you could change like the name of the cards. What do you want to name it? Tick, 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 tick. You see, that's why I want the magpie to be part of the deck, man. To be able to draw my good cards. Should I go for lethal turn 1? I can play this and this and this. Like, play the squirrel, play the goat, play the magpie, draw something from the deck. Play the smoke, play the black goat. No, I cannot play all 3 of them. What am I talking about? I can easily win if I just play the raven, by the way. Let's shoot that. Let's do that. Let's just play the raven. We're gonna get lethal with only raven. Up. It's gonna block the hit, obviously. Up, easy enough. And here we can just straight up pass. As we do 3 damage anyway. Very nice. Ding. Ding. Sifd effects. I'm gonna draw another side card. But Sifd, why are you not drawing the real cards? Because Magpie will just draw me the new addition to our crew. It's gonna get re-sacrificed and replayed. Man, I like this whole thing. Could have also played the goat on the right to do 1 more damage. Let's have the goat here be part of the attack. I really like this deck is really enjoyable. It's really simple. It really works. The whole mechanic of abusing the black goat here to always draw it in the starting hand is really nice. Obviously, it can get derailed if I'm gonna get forced to pick some things. Yeah, almost got derailed, by the way. Yeah, we'll pick a Ryuli here, as it's definitely better than those 1 costs. That will derail the plan. In general, the good thing in this one is that it's consistent. But the bad thing is that if it gets derailed, you might literally lose like instantly. Because if you don't draw the goat in the starting hand, you're really hard on playing things, and then you might actually lose. Let's try to lose this, and the most chance of losing this is this, obviously. In general, I don't want to force myself into getting some specifics. Well, we won, obviously. Let's see. Decent. Not decent at all, and also very decent. This is immune to poison stuff, and also gets damaged the more it kills. This is insane. This is an insane card. That is also really good, killing 2 things and giving us a card, but it does not block itself. I'm just gonna go with the Direwolf Pup. I like this thing. This looks insane to me. It cannot die from poison and anything, and it gets damage the more things it kills, so... And most of the time it is killing stuff. I would say we throw something out of the deck. Definitely better than getting, you know, a pack rat forced on us, which in my opinion still should get removed. We're gonna go to sacrifice next, so I would say Ryuli, you're out. Yeah. Now, in case you're wondering where I'm gonna put the infinite, it's obviously gonna be on the Magpie. The Magpie is gonna become an infinite card, so that I can get infinite draw whenever I draw it. It's always better to create 1 extremely broken card than create a few non-broken extreme cards, at least in my opinion. Let's open up with the Grizzly. Yeah, as it does 4 damage. And it's also gonna block the elk fawn anyway. Pass. Whoop. Elk fawn's toast. Yeah, not only is the elk fawn toast, but the backline is dead too. And here we're gonna also kill the raven egg. And then this moose bug is gonna go to the left and also kill the other raven egg. Yeah, you're gonna die. Here we're gonna go with more damage than we would. Yeah, I mean, we already have lethal, so... let's just play this and win. Easy enough. Nice. Let's go here, let's hope something good. We're gonna go right for sure. This most likely. Actually, let's go for the raven. This is not really that good. It has half our bones in attack, so it's just gonna have 0 or 1 attack in the beginning. Like, this is not a good card for the deck specifically. It would be good if I could sacrifice a black goat on the Bone Lord, but the thing is that we already have passed all the Bone Lord events. I'm obviously not gonna reroll if there is a 1 cost in the starting lineup. If there is a non-1 cost in the starting lineup, as I obviously don't want to draw anything that's not a 1 cost, anything that is a 1 cost. And here we got the Magpie of Infinite, so whenever I draw the Magpie in my starting hand, as the goat is obviously forced, I can pretty much draw my whole deck right away. And we didn't draw it, but it doesn't matter, we win anyway. This is the Exodia deck, man. Although I guess Exodia indicates that you're supposed to have some kind of specific combo that insta-wins, while this card is like a 1-turn win anyway. Here I would say maybe take the red heart, because the risk of reroll is really bad. This is an extremely bad card, by the way. I think this is too bad to keep. I'm YOLOing hard here. Ooh, luck. As luck would have it. As luck would have it. Risk never punished. Never punished. I need to use an item next fight. I'm gonna use all of them. Actually, I'm gonna keep the hook, as hook is insane, but I'm gonna use the others. Paint the fecundity one. Maybe this time don't paint it wrong. You know, minus life. Minus life. Minus damage. It's okay. It's okay. You did well. Actually, you did bad. You did the worst choice you could have, but whatever. Oh, flyers that... this is literally nothing. Like, this does not do anything. Flyers that when they kill something, who nobody knows how they would kill something. Oh, you're out. Let's also throw this out, as I don't really need it. Let's go for a quick win. Quickie winnie, quick win. I don't know why I'm in music. Why I'm musicking away. Easy win. Let's go next fight. Let's continue going to the left. Let's get a good item. This is gonna be an easy fight too. At the left, by the way, there was a... Ooh, risk is coming. I could take the black goat, but it's gonna be 1 use and it's gonna be extremely dangerous reroll. Oof, okay, we got a 2 cost. That's important. You know what? Let's get the double strike. Because I can transfer it to the moose bug at least. I know it's gonna be moving twice the speed, but still I can transfer it at least. Or the grizzly. It's gonna do 8 damage. Yeah, let's go with this. At least it's double strike. Let's go here. I'm gonna go flame. Snip, obviously, easy choice. Magpie is even easier choice. I see double... Did you see this? Like double mycologist. Damage, nice. It doesn't matter where I put it, honestly. This is immortal, I can put it on this. So it does at least 2 damage. Also put it on this. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it on this. So that it does at least 2 damage on its own. I mean, if I'm gonna draw the... I mean, honestly, like, this having damage doesn't matter either. Maybe I should have just thrown something out of the deck. The reason it doesn't matter if that has damage is because the moment I play it, I'm gonna draw from a deck something better, and then I'm gonna sacrifice it on the goat, and then I'm gonna just play the expensive card on top of it. So we're never gonna use that 2 damage. I don't know why I did it. It was a bad choice. Don't do what I do. I mean, do what I do, but don't do what I do when I say that I do something wrong. Let's see. We just play the Great White and win right away. This is not a good idea, obviously. Black goat on the right, so we get at least 1... yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, we're gonna go for the 1-turn win. That is actually true. But I'm also, in the meantime, gonna buy myself at least 1 more attack here. Not 1 more attack, 1 more, what is it called? 1 more chance to remove something from the opposite side. And now we hope that he doesn't have 2 blockers away from the white. If it's 1 blocker away from the white, it's okay. If it's a blocker in front of the white, then it's okay. 2 blockers away from the white is gonna be our death. Let's see. Okay, first of all, no blockers at all. So that's good. We're gonna remove this, as obviously it's dangerous. And we're also gonna remove this, as this might screw us up if I don't calculate something correctly. Why do I say calculate correctly? Because I just want to be 100% sure that this is gonna be lethal. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like I panic mode and then I press escape and then I press back. No, I just want to make sure that, yeah, everything is correct. We're doing 16 damage here. Even if you think that Sifd is very simple math, you can just see the board and understand what's happening. I know. I realize. That's what I'm always doing, right? If you have seen any of my videos, that's what I'm always doing, seeing up the map, etc. But I have also been wrong sometimes. There is no reason to be overconfident. Just overkill and be sure for it. I would say Ouroboros, as this is literally an infinite already. Yeah, we just take Ouroboros here. It's already an infinite. Don't look at it as a 1-1. No matter what happens, I will have the black goat in my hand, no matter what happens. And if Ouroboros is the other card, I just play goat, Ouroboros, goat, Ouroboros, goat, Ouroboros. It's as easy as that. You just need this sigil. Like, I don't know why the nerf fecundity. This is the point. Like, fecundity, who cares about fecundity, man? Oh, fecundity is broken. If you put fecundity on Gek, then you haven't. Who cares? This is a lot stronger. Like, who cares about fecundity being broken? Anyway. Do you feel like I have played Infinite Great Whites that broke the game? No, obviously not. Because fecundity doesn't. Whatever. Let's go with Sacrifice. Yeah, the proc run, as I said. We had a plan for this. I didn't use a single item yet, right? Yeah, I didn't. Let's go here. This was the plan from the get-go. Obviously don't want that. Let's go here. Proc when you're out. Let's go to the Grizzly. So it's a one-shot in case it's in my starting hand. It can at least kill one of the 2 mole men right away. Up, easy enough. Let's go. And let's see what the mutineering is all about. Let's see this new mechanic. I'm excited. Oh. Shiver me lemons. Could it be? Oh, look how happy this is. A chance against to serve the tides with me. Our parties, whatever. Let's go. I guess I have read all the content? What? All the comments. Everything he has to say. We got the infinite. So let's begin the infinite. I mean, I'm not gonna begin the infinite, honestly. No, I'm gonna begin the infinite. I'm joking. Up. Let's go Ouroboros. Up. Now we go Black Goat. Now we go again the Magpie. This is the infinite I was talking about. Up. Let's go with an 8 cost Great White, so it kills one of the mole men right away. I would say this version. And yeah, I mean, darkness is befalling us. I don't even need to play Ouroboros, you know? We're just having him in the hand for a flex. For the flex. He is here for the flex. Let's go for the Grizzly, I guess. No, like the Grizzly is a bad choice. I need to pin it down from left and right. I guess we go for Great White. You know, I don't need to play anything else. And if push comes to shove, I just can do the infinite. By the way, the infinite with Ouroboros is this thing. This thing. Whoop. Easy enough. Like, this is the infinite. As you see, it's a joke how strong this is. It's a meme. Yeah, anyway, let's play this here too. Let's play this thing. Let's play this thing. Let's play this thing. Yep, these are gonna pretty much insta-kill this and this. We're gonna take 2 damage and the next turn we're gonna do like 1,000,000. So, yeah, there isn't anything else to say here. We're pretty much winning. I can't really play anything else anyway. Us. I could win right away if I snipped one of the 2 mole. Why did I not just snip one of the 2 mole men? I don't know. Now a cannon shot's gonna kill one of the 2 whites. Oh, who would have thought? Very easy prediction there. But instead of letting that happen, because we know for a fact that this does happen after the phase passes. We do know that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna continue playing things. Where's the Magpie? We're gonna play our 3rd insta-kill card, which is gonna be another Great White. Nope. It was almost a mistake. Play that Great White, and we're not gonna make the mistake of playing a 3rd Great White, because if we have only underwater units, then the cannon is gonna do 2 damage to us every turn, and we're not gonna be fast enough on killing the ship. So the last card we're gonna play is gonna be Ouroboros. Let's go. Up. Now, the reason I played all 3 of these is just to be a bit faster about the next round. Because now he's just gonna play 2 mole man. One of them is most likely gonna get put exactly on the crosshairs and just die. Look at this. Yep, here he is. Boom, bye. Boom, bye. Boom, bye. Let's go. 8 dead, and we win. And let's see the new mechanic. Let's see what the new mechanic looks like. I'll boil me oranges. You've almost bested me, but I've got you all one trick. I want to see the you old one trick, man. Show it to me. Show it to me. Dun, 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 dun. I forgot to do some music here. I won't allow you to destroy my table. Yeah, the photo shoot of Leshy. Okay, here, as I said, we're just gonna play Ouroboros to buy us time. As long as you have 1 unit blocking the shots, you only block the shots. It's a really easy fight. Let's see what this looks like. Up, up, up. What does the mutineering look like? Haven't got shot there. I'm a crew, mutineers! Arr, this be the last draw, mate. What's the mechanic? Yes. Are we gonna see it now, maybe? That I have an open spot? Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is actually a good mechanic, but it's bad for us. You know why it's bad for us? First of all, can I sacrifice that thing? Oh, I have to draw a card, sorry. Oh, I can sacrifice. Oh, this is good then. This is actually good. Wait, so they made it easier? What? Okay, I thought this was bad because they were supposed to close your board, you know? Okay, my idea was that this thing was not gonna be sacrificable. So although it will do 2 damage, it will open up the spot. And if you get too many skeletons, although they will do 2, 2, 2, 2, when they open up the spot, you will get hit for 2. And if that happens 3 times, you lose because you take 2, and then you lose, right? So imagine not having great whites here and just having, I don't know, a random magpie. The magpie dies. Like your whole board dies, but first you do damage, your board dies, and then he plays mutineers, because as you saw, he first shot and then the mutineer dropped. And I thought that you cannot sacrifice the mutineers, because if you could not sacrifice the mutineers, and we don't have a hammer here because this is official inscription, as I said, they would do 8 damage, boom, 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 but then you would take 2 damage on your life, because these have brittle. But that's not the case. This is actually easier than I thought it is, although I was expecting it to be harder. So 8 plus 8 is 16, and then 7 plus 7 is 14. 16 plus, I mean, first of all, 16 plus, yeah, we're winning here. It's literally over. So let's just play the last Great White, and let's shoot. Boop, boop, done. Yar? Where are the mutineers, bro? Imagine if now 8 mutineers drop and just attack us and we lose. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? Give me a sec here for the light to come down and light up my sharks, you know, because I want to have a good photo shoot. For what reason is this light? Why does this light exist? I mean, I know that it adds atmosphere. I do agree that it adds atmosphere. And now before you say, if you agree that it adds atmosphere, for what reason do you not understand why it exists? Yes, it adds atmosphere, but in the expense of gameplay. Having everything dark and, you know, not easily visible, on the cards were not easily visible, avasti. We won. Easy enough. 33 minutes. Man, my runs are becoming faster and faster. Yeah, so they made this boss easier. They made this boss easier. But it was a joke. We yesterday established that the fight is a joke. It's easier than the normal fight. And then they come along and are like, yeah, boys, it was bugged. It was actually easier than you thought it was. As I said, if the skeletons were not sacrificable, and you got a bunch of them, for example, if every single turn your whole board filled with skeletons, then it would be actually a smart mechanic, because you have to make sure that your units actually don't die, and then you had to make sure to sacrifice your units on time, so whenever a unit of yours had 2 life, you would need to sacrifice it exactly on that point. You know, like, that's the idea I'm thinking about. Think about this. Let's say, whenever you attack him, he fills your board with skeletons if there are empty spots, and you cannot sacrifice them. So you can actually allow him to give you skeletons, but you pretty much lose that spot forever, as on your turn there would be a skeleton that you cannot sacrifice, and it would attack, and then on his turn the skeleton would be gone, so he can replace it with another one. You know, that's what my idea was. And by the way, I'm like flailing my hands around here while trying to let me flail the mouse around, so it feels like I'm also flailing. But what it does now is it gives you just a 2-1 for free that you can sacrifice. So you don't even care. You just attack with everything, and even if he kills your units, then you just get some free of his side, and then you just play units for free pretty much. You have free sacrifice outlets. I don't know. They made it easier. Maybe that was their plan. Obviously, Sifd here talking about changing something and making something more challenging. Who is this guy? Yeah, guys, my problem is not making things more challenging. Also, not making... the thing I have problem with is one, nerfing things to make things more challenging. That's something I don't like. I like being able to be powerful while the game is also hard. Okay, so nerfing things is something I don't like. I just want to make this clear. And the other thing I don't like is making things extremely hard, right? That's why I don't like that a game being so hard that you can only win the way it's intended to, right? I don't like the Souls-like hard mode, which is you have to know what you're doing, you have to know what you pick up, you have to know what to avoid, how to play, what does what fight. I don't like this type of challenging. I like the mode where I am extremely powerful and the game tries to stop me. And if they made this with the pirate ship, I think that would actually be achieved. You know, you had to make sure that you can actually beat this as long as you don't lose, as long as you don't leave open every single field of your side. Because the moment you leave every single field open, they will start mutineering. Although they will be doing 8 damage per turn for free on your side, you will still lose because you will be taking 2 life damage every turn, and in 3 turns you pretty much die if you play it that way. And I think it would be a more compelling fight and in general more awesome fight. So if you agree, I don't know, maybe go over to the Discord over there and maybe suggest it. Maybe we can promote it. You know, if you agree, drop a like and help the channel, and also comment down below agreeing, disagreeing. You know, actually, you know what? Yeah, I would like to hear some opinions. What's your opinion on this? Wouldn't it be more fun if the skeletons were not sacrificable? That's pretty much it. Just don't make the skeletons sacrificable and make them fill your whole board every single turn. So every turn that passes, your board becomes smaller and smaller as long as you not maintain it, right? Although maybe the fight would be a bit too challenging at that point, because the moment you run out of cards to play, he just shoots everything on your side and then gives you a bunch of skeletons and then you're toast. You know, at the end of the day, they don't actually need to make it 4 skeletons, right? They can just make it that he gives you 2 skeletons. Or make it life-based. If it has 80 life, it doesn't give you any skeletons. From 60 life and low, he gives you 1 skeleton every turn. From 40 life and lower, 2 skeletons every turn. 20 life and lower, 3 skeletons every turn, you know, or you can do everything, you know, or at max life he gives you 1, at 60 he gives you 2, 40 he gives you 3, and 20 he gives you 4. And you know what, if he's at 20 life and gives you 4 skeletons, you're doing 8 damage per turn, so you either win or you lose at that point. I think it would be more fun, you know, if maybe not, it would be more of a boss fight, because right now it isn't anything. Right now he literally gives you 3 units at the end. Like, the moon is still harder. The normal boss fight at the end is actually harder than this thing. I don't know, man. It feels wrong. That's what I'm trying to say here. It feels wrong. When I go over here, okay, when I go over here and choose this on purpose as a player, when I Grizzly challenges, by the way, 50 points, and this is 20 points. When I go over here and choose this on purpose, and it adds 20 points, I'm not expecting it to be an easier fight, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. That's my opinion. Right? As I have never ever been negative against this. I have never been negative about this. I have said that this is like a hard challenge, and this is also a hard challenge. This is an RNG challenge, because literally the first boss fight can kill you if you don't have specific cards. I have said this, and I also don't like this challenge because it's not fun losing on the spot. Like, I have opinions on these, but they're not negative about the challenge itself, right? I'm like, I don't play this because I don't like losing randomly on the spot. I don't like this because I don't like literally blessing RNGs. If I'm lucky enough, I survive first fight, otherwise we pretty much die, first boss fight. You know, there are some reasons for why I don't use all these challenges. But when I use a challenge, I hope it's gonna be hard. When I will use this challenge, I am expecting it to be extremely hard. You know, when I use this challenge, I'm expecting it to not be able to block things. I'm gonna expect that I might lose on the spot. When I use this challenge, I'm not expecting anything. It's a joke. It's easier. So yeah, I think that's going to be it pretty much for the explanation of that. If you agree or disagree, please comment down below. I'm reading them, so I would like to hear some opinions on this. Once again, as I always say, thanks for the Patreon supporters, and if you want to support me too without becoming Patreon, a like is pretty much the only thing I need. I think. So yeah, that's it pretty much. And I would like to hear some opinions on this. Do you agree, disagree? I mean, I was expecting with this patch to become more hard. Maybe because I had the board filled, we didn't realize what happened in reality, but no idea, man. No idea. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So once again, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.